All right. All right. Let's see. This should be fine. So, okay. Okay, yeah. So that works. Alright. Thank goodness for that. I could just hear myself from my own stream, so that is crazy. Also, this full braid is too much. Oh, thank God. It's dark, but that's okay. Oh my gosh. Fulbright's great for showing you guys like what's going on, but not for playing the game. Even, God, even the brightness being at bright is better than that. Like, oh man. That was rough. Let's see, we're at negative 3,000. We're on a long journey. But that's okay. It's to be expected. Just a shame because I guess I didn't leave my bed there. Or it got obstructed. Not entirely sure. But it is what it is. So. Big beach right there. Let's see if... No, going directly west hasn't really produced anything new. She's kind of still moving. Oh yeah, these are firefly bushes. They're new. Oh, cute. The lightning bugs and sounds. Let's just keep running. And run. Good at this running thing. This is gigantic birch forest. It's actually very pretty, all things considered. Let's see if we can't sneak our way back over here. So many dark places. Oh. In danger once again. It's a long way to our destination, so this might be a bit. Hopefully it will not all be so dangerous. Even though it very much feels as though it will be. Oh, I think that's the other side of the coast. Let's go. Well, goes to show. Run off 20,000 blocks in some odd direction and not keep your bed safe. That's what I get for being foolish. And for those curious, this is a large biomes world, so... yeah. It'll be somewhat lengthy to do any actual exploring, which is fine. I don't mind. I'm certainly hoping that eventually I'll be able to find a nice frozen tundra. That'll be gigantic. That's my hope, at least. Big biomes is something I like. Being able to have a lot of breathing room and space around something. It's cool to make places that are transitionary between one or the other, but sometimes I just like being all in one. And then, of course, being able to travel is important too. So. I'm making progress. I'd imagine we're about 4,000 out now. Oh, 5,000. I underestimated. Ooh, that's loud. Let's keep moving. Goodness, that looks bright. I guess we wanted a brighter, hotter nether, didn't we? So, I'm running out of food quickly. That will make this significantly more difficult. Do not get hit into a gigantic chasm by a spider. Does not end well. Cows. Ooh, perfect. Hey, thanks. You want to kill this guy for me? Please do. Oh, this is going quite badly. Yeah, he's burning, so let's go back and try to recover our lost materials. We are now very much a glass cannon, which means we need to be very careful. Just eating it raw is not efficient, but we have minimal options at the moment. So, there. Now it looks like it just got bombed out. Which it did. Quite badly. So. And if we were worried about it, we can plant more trees. So, Skodo says, wah. Hello, Skodo. I'm very tired. So, but I am playing a Whittle Minecraft, hopefully. This is also kind of a test to see if my systems will crash again under some existing strain. There we go. We can make a little cap. Yay, we got a little cap. Okay. Keep moving. Did you enjoy your time away from me? No, not really. I'm pretty, you know, it's about the same. If anything, it's sad that I didn't have anyone to listen to or talk to. So, not to get too real on you, but I just kind of vibed, did my thing. My god, what the shit? Yeesh. Why did you leave then? Well, I knew I was gonna make myself food, and then I didn't want you to, like, you know, if maybe you had friends to go hang with or something. I just wanted to step back. And then I thought it would be easier, because then I wouldn't have to worry about, like, thinking about talking to you and then trying to cook, and Amethyst ended up joining as soon as you left. Oh, that's nice. Well, then there, you had somebody then. So I'm also very much forgetful that I need to fucking take care of myself because I am sick, and so like I gotta remember to like kind of pace myself still because I am exhausted a lot. But yeah, that's about it really. Let's make ourselves something to work with here. Yeah, I'm surprised you're up and playing. I can't sleep. I tried. I did try to go to bed and just try to like rest. But I just couldn't like, I couldn't relax or get comfortable. So I just ended up playing around in the kitchen for a couple hours, you know, got myself to eat something. What more? I ended up making, I put together oats, I think it's like instant oatmeal that I set in the fridge, like so that it does overnight oats, like where it'll, you know, set in the fridge where it just absorbs the water slowly. It gets all cool and crisp. It's quite nice. Well, I guess cool and gooey. It's kind of like almost, I don't want to say slime, but it's like a porridge. No, it's not slime, it's porridge. Slime has a viscous consistency. Porridge just has a thick, gloopy consistency. And I'm a porridge person. I like porridge. So, other than that, I tried my hand at trying to make crab cakes to get rid of some stuff in the fridge and just to try to make something out of it. And they turned out like okay, I guess. Nothing specific. You guys make like a lot of noises now, huh? Anybody feel like being friendly? No? Maybe? That's fair. Me too, honestly. Okay, see you, fellas. Let's see. Making crab cakes is very hard. Not easy. So, wouldn't have known that if I'd never tried. All it really was that they tried to have me do was a couple of eggs, like almost a cup of mayo, and breadcrumbs and crab. And then you kind of like throw it together. But the problem is that nothing I really did stuck. I don't even really know how to describe it. It's like it never came together or never held. So it just ended up becoming these little bits in the pan. They just kind of fall apart where you try to fry them. So it was quite sad. Maybe I didn't use enough oil. Still numb. Oh, still yum. Maybe. Maybe you'd like them. I'd serve them with the sauce. And, you know, even if they're bits, you can still serve them in a bowl, like with said sauce. It would still be equivocal to bites. You might have liked it. But it was really rich, though. It was very heavy in oils because it's, well, fried food. And then I tried rebaking my eggplant roast that I did and trying to eat the last of it. So, or at least get a little bit out of it before I just have to toss it. I made way too much for one person, which is a real shame because I really like it. But I don't know how much longer it'll last. So. Hard to have an appetite when you're sick, though. You just feel terrible. If I were smart, I'd take both those mushrooms and start farms to propagate them. But I didn't, and that says it. So, anyway. I'm having a nice wander this way. Very fun. I must not have generated these chunks directly west. Because we're like... I mean, we're not doing too much, so... Hello, Kitsune. You probably don't want your audio patched through, so give me just 1 second. There we go. Hello. You make very funny noises. Indeed. Funny little critter. Yep. There we go. May as well collect some coal out here. Meow. Playing Minecraft. How about you? That's nice. Yeah, Skoda mentioned that I left and then you joined pretty quick after. So that's nice. I guess. Oh, because I left that you joined. Gotcha. I don't know why you're here then, so. Gotcha. So. Anyway. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of, you know, vibing or whatever. There we go. Okay, I mute for now because gaming. Okay, bye-bye. Have fun. Yeah, Scotto had invited me to go play some Deadlock. I'm really, really bad at it, though. So, because I'm just not good at games like that, or Overwatch, or whatever. Yeah. Mm. I suppose. Oh, wait. No, I need like 3 logs, don't I? So, I played with my mic settings. I looked up a couple tutorials or whatever for like OBS mic settings and stuff, so that was kind of cool. Me. So I should sound like different, I guess, supposedly. We'll see. You know, different TM. Uh, You know, I really think I did want to play this, like, really, really badly. Minecraft. I don't know why. I just felt an itch too. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll talk to you later then. It's okay. If it works out, that's fine. If not, oh well. So, yeah, of course you will. It's good. It's good, yes. Yes. Okay, doke. I'll talk to you later. What? I can't even entertain myself. How am I supposed to entertain you? Dang. Oh well. Okay, see you. And I have lost my producer. Oh well. They're off to do cleaning, I believe. Something I will be more than familiar with when I recover and I'm able to do so myself. that was very nice. That was a lovely, almost meditation session for me. Familiar room. It's new music. It's not the same as the old. I think I'll always prefer C4118 for his composure and his instrumentation, but I find that such songs are not lost on me. Minecraft's I don't even know what you would call it. Um, Minecraft's OST has always been naturally nostalgic. I think everyone feels that way, or at least a very large proportion of people feel that way, I should say. And that'd be fair, more than fair even. Oh my, look at this. Big calcite cut right through the surface. Yeah, because what is it? Windswept plateaus? Something like that. Hmm. Hmm. Ooh. Ooh. Nice. Okay. Oh my. Anyway, Minecraft Stony Peaks, they made a distinct place for it. Hmm. Interesting. And having modified all that, now my coordinates are off in my right-hand corner. Interesting. Now that is unique. Anyway, we are almost 10,000 blocks. Oop. Oh, so much for calm and simplistic. So. But yeah, I guess that's all that it really takes is just a couple steps in the right direction. And then just following it up with a few more, and then suddenly you're 10,000 blocks away. Hello, bee. Oh. Ooh, what is this? I haven't seen this before where a mountain range becomes a mesa. Oh, look at this. Oh my god, look at this. It's like a hard transition. Oh my god, look at this. Oh, hello, friend. Oh my gosh, look at this. God, that's crazy. Huh. I'm glad we took this walk. My gosh. Oh man. Minecraft generation these days is real different. Now this is a color, isn't it? A dark green, but somewhat dry color, I think. Hardy verdant color. Look at the color. It's so bright. It's incredibly vibrant. I mean, geez. It's just so pretty. Like, it's a big dried lake bed. God, and caves and almost like where it would flow from. This is nuts. How high up are we? We're at 99, so I mean, we're at a relatively decent height. We're about 30 blocks up from, I think, base ocean height, so. But yeah, imagine this to be an old dried lake bed. I mean, God, the terrain in this is just so charming. And look, and this could all be deeper rivers. Cutting just like the ocean did. Like a river would. Goodness, how deep it all cuts. Very pretty. Now I'm curious if there was a way that... Oh. Huh. Hmm. Now I wonder if there's like a way to make infinite clay, because I know that there's a trick where you can turn cobble into moss, moss into podzol into dirt, I think. I think there's a tech for that. It's like getting more dirt in Skyblock. But I wonder if there's a way to make actual, like, clay. I can't think of any. So I guess probably not. But anyway. But speaking of clay, there are lush caves now, so I suppose if you ever wanted one, you just go and dig up a lush cave and it'll give you all the clay in the world. Probably axolotl swimming. So, you know, it makes sense. This big old dried lake bed still has wet aquifers underneath of it. And that's what allows it to bloom these trees out. Even though the terrain itself dried out. Everything in its natural order, I suppose. Look at this. This is vanilla. I mean, I'm running the Minecraft launcher. And these are new chunks that I'm generating. And it's just so beautiful. I mean, who would have ever guessed? It's just so pretty. And it does feel dry. It feels arid. Dry sounds. I guess dry sounds help, doesn't it? almost windy. Let's see, we're about 2,000 blocks across. So about 10,000 more to go. So. And then we'll place a bed down and never, ever forget. Or if we do, it's a great, great journey. You'd think I would have done this in the Nether. Cut my route down by quite a bit, I imagine. What is 22 divided by 8? Well, 22,000 divided by 8, I suppose. 3,000? Maybe, roughly? 4,000? 24 divided by 8 would be 4. Right? 16, 16, 16 is 20, 32. No, so it would be less. 8 and 3 would be 24, though. So a little less than 3,000 blocks approximate. Don't know by how much, but a rough approximate. Well, I guess we're hitting bed again. Oop. Cool if you could throw yourself off the bed and it just wakes you up instantly. Very funny. Wrong way. Going this way. Imagine I started running backwards. Oh, what a loss that would be. Goodness. This is a gigantic mesa. And it stretches biomes after biomes worth of land. As it was always meant to be. You know, I really do feel like that's how Minecraft is supposed to be. It's just a shame because they didn't design their traveling system with that in mind. Other than Elytra, of course, which can, you know, travel excruciatingly large lengths. But now, right now, it's very hard to even imagine trying to cross all this distance. I mean, I must be an odd one because obviously I find this fun, but doing it over and over again, one might get, I don't know, tired of such monotony. And that wouldn't be wrong either. I just wonder how different of a game it would be if Minecraft had to deal with a challenge like this. If they had to find a way for players to cross these massive gaps. And what that could look like. I feel like, I don't know. Because I want to say that the solution would be some way of making great rail systems. But to place individual rails over and over and over, it would become quite tedious in the current structure that we have. The design that we have, it would be... Well, I don't know. It would be very difficult. Because the current way of doing rail travel is by using activator rails, or booster rails. Powered rails? Powered rails. Activator, I believe, is a different one. Powered rails is the current method of moving players around. It would be... I don't know. It would be strange if we couldn't find some way of making... I don't know. Bigger tracks? I mean, anyone with any ties to modded would say, create, create. create mod trains, create mod contraptions. And I mean, they're fair. Create is an incredible designed mod. But I don't know. I don't know. I guess it could be Minecraft. Anything that Minecraft, you know, introduces becomes Minecraft, so I guess it just is what it is. But I wish that there was like a Minecraft solution. We have all this technical nonsense with flying machines and TNT dupers. A fucking orbital rail cannon that uses like infinite high velocity arrows and just insta-kills people if they step through a chunk, using the way that the game is coded to like ban people from a server. I mean, I don't know. There's like all sorts of these solutions and stuff, but like, I don't even know. It's just so much. Well, this is nice little verdant crescent. Nice little place here. I'll jump down. Push. How we doing? We're at about, oh, almost halfway. So. I'll just drop down a few 100 blocks. And go this way. Oh, there we go. I'll be curious where we land. You know what I'm astonished by? I'm astonished Minecraft hasn't added palm trees yet. That's what I'm really surprised by. Because, like, they have beaches, but the beaches are so empty. I'm surprised that they don't add, like, waves or... I don't know. I'm astonished that they haven't added shells. I'm astonished they haven't added waves. I'm astonished that there aren't, like, little tide pools. I don't know. I thought if they were very biology focused that they'd try to do whatever, but I guess it doesn't really make money, so why would they bother? Some new way of allowing people to make money and then them somehow profiting on it. I mean, that's Minecraft after all. Not to say that it's inherently bad, although I guess it must be. To desire a profit out of something. I don't know. I don't think it can be always good, though. Maybe there was to a point, but I think we're far past the point of it becoming any better. I don't really know what you do with it at this point, then. After you've determined that it has accrued all this worth, than to admit that it doesn't. Oh. It touches everyone. Really, it does. It's quite gigantic. But I don't know. I really don't want Minecraft to be a business. I like it better as an art form. I don't know. I guess it's too late now. It's already a business, right? It's already placed in hands that will always desire something out of it, something to break even. People have already built livelihoods on it and would defend it because that's what they want to make money from. I don't know. It's just so much. It's funny, I never thought I'd ever actually stream. But here I am doing it. So who knows, maybe Minecraft will become something entirely different. I wonder what happens then. I don't know. Another abandoned mineshaft. I always liked these ones. I thought it was weird that they used dark oak, though. It's just so dark. I would have thought them to use like spruce or a lighter wood to look more dried out. I mean, that's what happens in these places. All this wood left here to, well, rot. And it would just dry out because nothing would have enough moisture to decompose it, probably. So it would just turn brittle, carburized. This has been awesome, though. I'm glad we have this gigantic biome out here. I wouldn't feel bad at all setting up someplace in there. And all these destroyed and windswept, desolate taiga or mesas. Gives me hope that there's also gigantic cold spots in the world, too. That would be more than worth exploring. I think that'd be awesome. A big frozen ocean out in the middle of nowhere. Set up another oil rig. Like in Satisfactory I did, but here. That would be awesome. I think for the longest time I've always wanted to set up a minecart system in the Nether. I think that very much is what I desire. Finally actually make another hub, actually make a bunch of networks and tubes. And just kind of ride around. Maybe make actual places in the Nether too. I'm not entirely sure what I want. Could be fun. I don't want to just build on the roof though, but I guess that's the easiest option for everybody. People pretty much default to that, just, you know, pop a hole up and cut through the bedrock and just make a series of portals all over the place. I guess that's not wrong, but I don't know. I feel like the Nether is supposed to be dangerous. I feel like it'd be a shame just to, you know, cart all over the top of it. I like the thought that you're building a giant system through the molten hot underworld, basically. I think that'd be kind of cool. And building in the Nether itself would be difficult, of course, with spawns and damage and fire and all that, but I think it'd be worth it too. The potential of building a minecart system through the Nether with windows that you look out over a city in the Nether. An infernal, boiling city. Darkened and blackened like the underworld in Terraria. With its obsidian towers. Maybe not obsidian. But if not obsidian towers, then I suppose concrete. Something dry. Okay. Oh. Seems we're hitting a desert. About time. Time for a change of scenery, it seems like. Savannas, deserts. Perhaps even an ocean. I feel that an ocean is close. Oh, a holm. Did you know that an island that sits immediately in the middle of a river, disconnected from land, is called a holm? I didn't know that. Holm. I think it'd be a very fun pun to make home sweet home instead of home sweet home. So, yeah. I thought we had a bot. It must have been pretty quick or unrecognizable because I didn't even hear a notification about it. So, oh good. One less thing to worry about. Oh. And here we are. No, just kidding. I have no idea what this place is. But it's at negative 16,000, so it's someplace. Goodness, we did not make much distance. I did not think I thought we made a lot more than that, all things considered. Horrible shame. Well, let's not run any further. And boating is available. There we are. We're only 16,000 out. I thought we made much more progress with that, but I suppose we were climbing hills, weren't we? And running horizontally. Or, sorry, diagonally, I should say. Goodness, these rivers are deep. But I suppose that's the idea. Oh. Is this a stony beach? Stony shore, forgive me. Yes, it is. Well, I suppose I made a correct assumption that an ocean was nearby. Goodness gracious! Oh my gosh! Look at that! That's something. And a ship up on its mid there. Boy. Goodness. Coral reef like you've never seen it before, huh? Oh, man. Yeesh. And look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I'm the one living through this right now, and it's crazy to me. But it's very pretty. Very, very pretty. I think this is partially why I like making big worlds, because I think this also makes the coral reefs larger. And they really span out, don't they? Goodness, we're boating right over the top of them. Look at this big warm ocean. Beautiful and lush. Full of dunes and grass. Oh, there we go. And we are at 17,000. Man, we're coming up close here. We move much faster in the boat, I suppose. Look at this guy just beached on a sandbar. Wouldn't be much to fix that up at all. In fact, I think it's in the perfect position to be fixed. It's quite a brilliant boat. It's like it never sunk in the first place. Well, let's take a look at you, my friend, shall we? I owe it to you, I suppose. Goodness, a sailing ship ready to be. Just out in the middle of nowhere here. The mast's all cut. Horrible shame. And its deck lowered. Goodness, planning to get someone started out here. We certainly could. Alright. Is there a way to check below deck? With any ease? Suppose not. Ooh, there's a binding Frostwalker 2. Or Featherfaring 2. Suppose it wouldn't be bad at all. And some bamboo to get some wood out here. If I shall just do this little place a favor and get it started. Ooh, even all this is busted. Broken clocks, huh? Suppose it must feel that way too. Nice. Yeah, I like that a lot better. A nice full deck. These could probably be changed though. But not necessary at the moment. So and then a couple of stairs to go down that way. I think that would be nice. Quite nice. Anyway, we can just... Oh right, buried treasure map. I forgot that that's something down here. Yeah, might as well. Nope. No treasures in this place, I'm afraid. Just a map of these desolate, dry fields and an open ocean. Negative 17,500. Oh, there you go. That's that. I'll leave the dirt here. Might as well. Heck, I'll be kind and I'll leave myself all this dirt for when I inevitably truly need it. Oh, before we leave, I forgot. Let's put down this map. In that room. Actually, yes. Right there. Right in the center. Oh yeah, let's just get a look at this. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Okay, little nap and then we'll be on our way. I'm looking out my window right now and it seems as though there's a very large gray cloud. And I wonder if that means that there'll be rain soon. I wouldn't be surprised, I suppose. Just another gloomy, cold day. Although I think it's less than freezing now. Yeah, it's below freezing, so if it does, it'll snow. Makes me cold just thinking about it. And making me cold makes me yawn. Makes me sleepy. another crash ship down there? Maybe another of the same fleet? Who knows? Certainly not me. Oh, and a village. A desert village all the way over there. Suppose I'll keep going. No squidums. How far are we out? 18,000. So, almost 20,000. Surprised we're seeing desert. Wonder if well, no, I guess it could be 2,000. If it's a desert 4,000 blocks across. Certainly could be. Moon desert. 40,000 blocks across. Not 40,000, wait a minute. 4,000. 4,000 blocks across. Oh my god. Moon desert. 4,000 blocks across. I think we're crossing you soon, unfortunately. Yeah, almost definitely. Oh, what a shame. I know some things can't be helped, but still. Ugh. Oh. Hello, friend. This is what they would call a scripted event. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Hi, buddy. Hi. Oof. Yeah. Okay, bye-bye, buddy. I don't know what your name is, but you were nice. So. Oh yeah, you guys exist now, huh? Cactus flowers. It's very pretty. Maybe we'll collect more. I do like deserts. I like deserts and I like tundras and I like all the rest. Ouch. Prickly, but fair. Oh, and there it is. The beginning of what I imagine will be our next length of the journey. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to take a cactus along with us. Little cactus friend and some cute flowers. It's a shame I don't have some sort of mod that would make it even more distant to see. That would certainly be fun. Running at the 32 distant is almost sometimes choking, it feels. I want to see just a little more than what's on my horizon. Maybe 48? Or would I want 64? I don't know. Just a little more. But I'd always ask for a little more. I think I would just keep asking. Pick, click. Oop, some sort of water. Aquifer to ocean. Oh, and turtles. Oh my, look at this. Just a little nub of a jungle. Off the tip. Oh, right. Villagers would be infinite clay, wouldn't they? I think that's a thing. Or no, infinite brick, maybe? Not entirely sure. No, this is the real test to see if my stream crashes or not. I bet this is what it is. I bet it'll crash under this kind of strain. This is pretty intense. This computational capacity is probably insane. Oh yeah, we're dipping low. We're dipping real low. Oh no, we're back. We're gone. Anyway, this one's at negative 19,000. 700. Interesting. Let's keep going. Oh, and out we pop on the other side. Oh! You know, we've seen quite a few of you, but I have not been in the mood to say hello. What are you? Yeah, hi buddy. What's your deal? You're a sweet little guy. I don't really know what to do with you, though. You make a weird little noise, that's for damn certain. So. Oh well. Oh yeah, I forgot they added dolphins. It's weird they added dolphins but not sharks. Hey, that's a personal thing. But anyway. Yeah, big old jungle coastline over here. Last vestiges of what once was jungle and then became desert, but the last holdout right at the coast. Isn't that something? Now let's see. Negative 20,000. 2,000 blocks away from our approximate death, give or take some variance in the height. So, we shall see. But otherwise, a rather scenic voyage. Oh, this one again. We just heard this one. Maybe it's biome specific. Couple of fellas. Nice. Out. Just a little more. I suppose we should stop and place down our bed someplace. I think that set of masts is as good as any. Just place it right up alongside it. Nautilus clacking. Huh. Certainly unique. Okay. Ah yes, defying Poseidon. I'm sure he'd really appreciate that. Well, I'm just here, I gotta look. Seems like it changes wood type. Oh. Yeah, it seems like it changes wood color in the middle. Probably just discolored though. Oop. Ouch. Did that to myself. So, Al846 says, "Hey, Al, how you doing?" A lot of shipwrecks out here. Let's see. Oh, we're not far at all. Jungle's right there. Seems like, yep, we'll be soon to 22,000. And I think I recognize. Al says, I'm good, you? I'm alright. I'm sick today, so. I was worse before. I was more congested, but I'm pretty good now. So. We're just taking it easy playing Minecraft. And thank goodness for that. Oh my. Look at the frigate floating there. Oh well. Yes, I believe we're coming up close on where we met our untimely end. We are traveling 22,000 blocks to the west to find the place where we died and missed our bed. So, I believe that that is here. Yep. I think I recognize all of this. So, here we are. Now to not die again with any hope. We're lucky, I suppose. Let's see. This place is very populated, so let's just do this. Let's see if it makes it any easier on the system. It's so lush out here anyway, it would be no different really if we didn't bother. There we are. Uh-huh. I believe this is it. Yep, it is. Oh, but there's all our things floating nice and gently on top of this place. How ridiculous. Oh, and there we go. Man, we have a lot to write down. But first, set. Yep. That would do it. Alright, let's break these few logs. Collect this down here. Keep moving up. I suppose we can break this one too while we're at it. I happen to have a wooden hoe, do I? Yes, I do. Lovely. think that's everything we dropped. Well, just about. I guess we don't really need arrows. Guess we don't really need rotten flesh. 5 eggs, though, could come in handy. Let's see. Oh. There you go. Break the last few here. It should all make its way out. There we go. Yeah, last I checked, we were cleaning up this place. Just kind of cutting away everything that we could. So. Seeds, wood, jungle wood. Do I want to jump? I guess I'll turn you into sticks and then just ditch a plank. Still better than losing stuff to despawning. Place one there. Let's see. Place one there. One there. One there. And one there. I think that kind of cleans it all up quite nicely. All right. Where were we? And you remember? Goodness, the most that we did was just make it all the way out here. So. Okay. Primary operations are excavating this site here, filling in our book, and building some lookouts in these trees. Because these trees are like perfect for building scouting locations, and I think that's a pretty good idea. Have I tried to climb these guys yet? God, they've been here quite a while. They've grown vines all the way up. There we go. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Oh, yeah, this is it. This brings back all the childhood memories. Yeah, that's what I like. Not so much that, but look at this. Man, if only I had a longer horizon. I'll have to look into that next stream. But let's see. Let's make sure that we don't die again. So that's mostly making sure that we keep sleeping. Next would be setting up bamboo for easy construction. There we go. Ooh, instant. There we go. Let's see what else. We could always go around and collect more bamboo. Kill spiders for that. Then that can go there. So, Willow says, OMG. Hello, Willow. Welcome in. That is me. You are correct. Willow, do I sound any different? How is the audio quality? Will the stream work today? I don't know. I turned off a setting in Minecraft that makes the leaves not see-through. So with any luck, it will be hopefully a little better. So. We've also just finished walking, goodness, 20,000 blocks back to this location because we died. So audio quality is good as always. Oh, good. I made some changes. My microphone might sound different. So, not entirely sure. But so long as it's decent, that's all I'm really hoping for. So, I guess we will set up in here. We know nothing else. Yeah, I was there when you died. Yep. So, it was a worthwhile death, though. It was we had a wonderful walk back to this location. I don't even know how to describe it, honestly. It was very, very pretty. We walked through a bunch of ungenerated biomes. I guess I didn't come to this place in a straight line from spawn. I must have zigzagged quite a bit out of the way. And in doing so, I must have thrown myself quite a bit off course. Because when we walked directly to this place, it was, all the chunks between here and spawn are basically ungenerated. Well, now they're generated because we walked through them, but you know what I mean. So, let's see. Boat can go in there. I think we're gonna need copper next, so. Let's find a nice safe spot, though. I think this is as good as any. There we go. Western Jungles Survey. There's the forward. There's that. Yep. What is today? 2/18? 26. MG, my ref sheet has been completed today. Oh, good for you. Congratulations. I hope it turned out lovely. I'm assuming it's just the filled in version of what you've sent me. So, I'm glad. I hope it's everything you like. God, I've jinxed myself on this. Hold on. How to spell writing? Yeah, it is. It is one T. Can't believe I jinxed myself out on the writing of writing. The spelling of writing, oh my gosh. As of writing this entry, I have just 22. Thousand blocks west. Good. Okay. We filled in our volume with what has happened since. And now I believe we are ready to get working again. Let's go for it. Okay, so. We probably want to push the dirt back, but before we get to work on that, I want to try to see if I can't find. We were looking at that cave underneath of here. Why don't we do ourselves a favor? All right, forgot. It just sticks in this game. And make ourselves a great number of ladders. There we go. Then we can go this direction. Let's make some extra torches for ourselves and double check where this leads. It's just another exit, I think. Little secret tunnel here. But this isn't. Not today. And yeah, let's check around underneath here. Oh yeah, I don't think they can get up through that, so that's good. Okay. Nice. Let's collect some extra coal while we're here. Just a touch, I don't need a ton right now. I don't have to worry about food now, too. But let's, before we get too much further, there we go. As if we're supporting this. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's clean up you too. This little exit way. Okay, good. And then we can come back over here. Just keep working on this. And you might be asking, what the heck am I doing? The answer is that I'm designing supports ahead of time. And I'm going to make sure that they come out cleanly before I commit entirely to them. And that should be good for now. So. Oh, Al. Thank you, Al, for following. So, am I pronouncing that right? Or do you prefer to go by something else? I'm not against nicknames. And if you're sticking around, then I suppose there's no reason not to ask. There we are. There we go. Some supports. Just simple supports. I zoned out. What's going on? Oh, nothing. We've had a new follower by the name of Al. Unless they decide to go by something else, which is more than welcome. Otherwise, we are just collecting materials. Taking it easy. Mice on Venus. Classic. I mean, just Al is fine. Well, very well. Welcome, Al. Thank you for joining us. Let's see what this place has. Seems awfully tight. Oh, interesting. It's one of these kind of caves. Weird Al Yankovic. I hope not. That would be very unfortunate to be found out this early on. I doubt it. So. Alright. Let's see. We should be quite fine. Ooh. Bigger cave. Now let's keep going. Suppose... Forgot to bring our crafting table with us, but that's okay. I don't mind littering things around quite liberally. There we are. We'll just take it with us for when we need it next. But otherwise, we are going to cross right here. Huh. I don't know about everybody else, but I can hear it whistling outside. The wind is whistling past the siding. I hope everybody else is having a lovely day inside. It is below freezing where I am. Quite cold. So, alright. There we go. Ooh, and there we go. A little upgrade in these trying times. Ooh, a lot of upgrade in this trying time. Good. Great, even. Oh my. Be hard-pressed not to get upgrades now. They've added all these tools and armors. So, how could I say no? There we go. All right. Could be wise for us to... Oh. There we go. Get down here. Oh, there goes that. Let's see, what's the best way to connect to this? Over here, I think. Yeah, that'll do. I think rice should be added too. Rice paddy villages would be so cool. Ooh, I agree. A crop that needs to be waterlogged to grow. I think that'd be unique and different. Ooh, big lava field. Ooh. I'm sorry, my friend, I just can't afford it. Ooh. Come to your senses, come to your senses, come to your senses. No? Not coming to your senses? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm deeply sorry. I don't like killing spiders. I like spiders. But it's very sad. I don't want to kill him. I just can't afford not to because then I have to walk 20,000 blocks. Oh my. Oh, there we go. Oh, the new bats are very cute in this, by the way. Completely forgot about that. Okay, let's go underneath the lava and see what's down here. Nothing. Shouldn't be surprised. Another direction then. Let's check here real quickly. Oof. There we go. Yep, replacements. Oh, potato. How kind. A new crop to farm. Let's get back up into safety. Oh yeah. What do I still need? A chest plate? Oh yeah. Can't believe this is vanilla now. Never thought I'd see the day, honestly. Yeah, that'd do it. Let's get a couple of those. A few of these. A few of these. Free. And that for fun. Perfect. Let's wait for that last set to be finished. And then we can get moving again. In the meantime... Not too bad. At least swing-wise. Gonna have to love you and leave you. I seem to be falling asleep. Oh, that's okay. Have a good night. It was so good to have you in. Thank you for joining us. Let's see. Right. I recall now that this is at the bottom of some other opening. And we came through this wall here. Well, if I could get back up there. Ooh, we are dangerously low on health. I did not think that far through. Let's take a quick little minute here. Instant food. You gotta love it. Alright. And then 8 of those can go in there. That leaves us 2. Lucky we picked up those bones. Now we wait. Technically, I could have gotten cooking for free, but I'm not that worried about it. Oh my, that gray cloud that I saw out of my window has become the entire sky. Unfortunate. Well, I do have a candle running though, so it's keeping me nice and warm and smells great in here. I believe it's a multi-berry candle. Although I don't know what the exact brand is. I picked it up from a UFS, if anybody knows what that chain of stores is. delicious. I am sipping on an iced beverage, though, which I suppose is counterintuitive. Alright, let's get some food back in. Excellent. Alright. We have a little extra food, but that won't really help us much. So we should probably get back up topside. And to do so, I think I'm going to utilize these vines that are already here, as well as some ladder. Oh, I can hear it's nighttime. I'm going to perform a rather dangerous maneuver. I know this might not seem very dangerous, but we have now unset our spawn point, which is very dangerous. So now we have to make it back to the temple and reset our spawn point on the rough, which will be high priority. Because the alternative is walking 22,000 blocks directly west again, and I do not care for that at this very moment. So, let us get out of here. Someday they'll add it where you can hang ladders from each other, but oh well. Until then, we're stuck, I suppose. I can hear an Enderman popping around too. Yes, respawn point set. Okay, let's harvest our bamboo and propagate it. There we go. Oh, not there though. These two need to be free. Yeah, all of these can be propagated. That one. There. Oh, not there. Not up against trees. Catty corner though, yes. So technically I can... Oh no, I did that one. Yeah, okay. We should be good. Now we have some equipment, which means we can start pushing back this third wall that is directly next to our excavation site. Here we are. And I say that we push it back at least 2 blocks. At least, at minimum 2. There we go. Then we'll chip away at the stone underneath. Okay. Now we have a nice little bit of distance. Unfortunately, that means our tallest tree will have to come down some to meet us at the ground. There we go. Okay, and we will pick up and move this last bit of cobble. But I think we are going to do something very fun with this. We're going to replace it as cobblestone. There we go. Okay. This will become important in just a moment as we get closer to our final product here. In fact, I'm willing to even go one lower to allow this lip to exist around the edge. There we go. Dig this. I think this is going to turn out very nice. And we will fill this in with dirt. Okay. Now we can start digging out a place like this. Throw a torch in there for good measure. There. Now we can come here with... Do we want to start using bamboo so soon? Do we want to use actual planks? I think we want to use actual planks. Which means it would be a good time to find a jungle tree that we don't quite care about. I think this big guy right here we aren't too attached to. So we will plant another in its place. But before then, we will be taking its wood. There we go. Collect you. And pull you out. Oh. Okay, we will bring this down to about 1 level. Yeah, so we'll leave a little bit of a stump, which is ugly, but there's a reason for the stump, and we will get around to it. As will this one. There we go. That should clean out a little nicer. Let's you. There we go. And did we get all of our logs? I think the answer is no, because these guys are not despawning. Yep. We missed some, which is fine. We will just go up and we will dig them out. Right there. I think that should be the only one. Yes, it did. Excellent. All right. We can even take this one lower. Perfect. All right. Collect all these saplings. Excellent. Everything should be disconnected. Yes. Everything here disconnected. Yes. All right. Great. And this will clear out this little zone quite nicely. Now we have an ample supply of wood that we can use to make our retaining walls. As such. There we go. Then there we go. And then just lead these out like this. Get rid of these. 'Cause, man, that's bad. There we go. And like that. Not like that, though. So we are going to do something special at the corner. Yeah, right there. I think that should be good enough. Maybe we'll go back one on this. There, it's like odd and strange now. This is where we're going to do something unique. We're going to give this thing big old roots that are hanging down and out. So this guy, go like this, and then like this. We'll cut those two. Even better, we can also make wood. There, and there. And then this one can come down. About in the center. That's where we'll have it. And then down, down. A little more. There. There we go. And then here. There. And then that nice texture is kept all throughout. You can close up right there. And now it looks like these are good, and then we will go through and we will strip all of these extra ones, turn them into wood so that it will stand out. Perfect. And then go through and just break a few notches into each of these so that almost looks like patterns, but they are truly not. There we go. Looks like it's nighttime. Probably a good time to get back in. Bromeliad. Is that how you pronounce that? Bromeliad? I don't know. Well, either way, it doesn't quite matter. As we are going to quickly sleep, and that will likely change the sound. Or no, wait, the music doesn't change, does it? I feel like it does though sometimes. I hope not. Anyway. Okay, dropping down. There it is. Ooh, free pants. Free upgrade. Fun. I think I'll keep my own for now. Oh. Get rid of you. Let's go set these pants down. Oh. Stripped. We will keep you as the primary wood on tap. These can become planks. Good. Cobblestone, check. Oak, there. There. We'll keep ladders on tap. We'll drop the oak. There we go. Yeah, that should be good. So, okay. Nice. Especially near the roots, we want to differentiate between wood and root. Very important. Let's make it look like there's a knoll, or a knoll, I guess it's called, in the wood, as if there was a branch that got hucked off and creates that little divot. Normally in the end of a log. Suits the knolls best. Knolls best. Knolls? Not entirely sure how to pronounce it. But anyway. And then one good step that we can take to really make it stick is pop those out. There we go. Great. And then if we go up here, the look we're going for almost makes it look like this is retained. So this will require a bit of facelifting around the edges. Okay, and then here, there. And then there. Because we don't want it to be more than that. And then we'll also bring down all of this to match that. There we go. And then you. And there we go. And then this can eventually become jungle wood. There we go. We can also put another notch on the top, if only to serve our purposes, which it more than does. I also think we can get away with putting another root there. Really sell it. Nice. Okay, then we have this one. We need to do the same thing too. We are going to cut all the dirt off from the top of this. All the way back. Except for you, but we will have to find a block of jungle to produce. And then there. All the way back. Ooh, speaking of that piece of jungle. There you go. Kind of crazy how it works itself out like that, huh? Alright. Oh, and this is like so short that we can just tear this right up. Doesn't even matter. Alright. We can place just kind of like a strip of planks right there. Kind of make it look like this wall isn't totally finished, or like we just left a plank extra on top. You know, just to kind of almost look like reinforcement or something that was left there. Over here, we can actually trick the person into thinking that we have a block attached there, and then you don't know which is which. Looks like that's an extra little bit that's hanging off, and then we can put that there. Or we can flip it around like that. And that. There we go. So. Okay. And that's kind of our gnarled wood wall. So now if we clear out the brush around here, let's try to get a look at what we're working with down here. Okay, there we go. So now we have this like massive wooden wall that we have cut out here. But we also have all this here that we can either work with or get rid of. Gotta work on this corner too. Okay. And then once again, we will line this stone. We will chip away at the back corner. Okay. Now, let's clear away this wall. Great. Rainy. Rainy again. Always seems to be rainy these days. Seems to be rainy in real life, too. Maybe it's telling me something. But anyway. I suppose while we're here, we can place that down. We can place one on each corner. Good. Let's go up and sleep. I like that up here for some reason. I don't really know why, but it's kind of fun. Kind of fun that I put it up here on top. Hello, friend. Okey-doke. Let's go back down here and let's drop off what we've collected. There we go. Okay, great. Now, I think let's do a little accenting just for the fun of it. There we go. Okay, we have different sizes for this. So let's go through and just sort of crack it. Sort of gnarl it. Alex says, it's a pity that there are no variants of planks. Like with mods. Oh, like with moss or cracks in Minecraft. I think it would look good in your build. Me too, I think it would. But it sort of gives us a challenge at the moment that we can work with. And so we will try to find ways of adding depth that, while not traditional, might still work out for us. And that's not wrong, although it could be better. So I definitely feel that. I really, really do. Because there are some incredible mods out there made by some pretty talented people. And man, if it doesn't just pop, they really can make a build go from, you know, from something to like wow. You can really add that wow factor to it. There we go. Depth and difference always seem to help. There we go. Okay. And then, what more do we wish for? I think we wish to see that corner up there get rounded. To look like it was here where this wood was, and then piled kind of over it. There we go. And then maybe a little bit of stone there and there, as if it's fallen out of the wall. Yeah, I like that sort of thing. This is all overgrown, so we can add more back. I'm half tempted to move the wood even one back to make all the excess stone pop. It's very, very tempting. But then that would mean our tree is kind of on its own here. Kind of like that it's up against the wall. It's kind of supported by it. Suppose we could always like bring the wall in different sections. I mean, this tree itself is going to have to come down somewhere. It's not like it's going to be the only thing. Oh, it appears that we have bad company. You know, they always do tend to show up in the worst places, don't they? Wrong time, music, wrong time. If I just back up, will they... No? It's a really damaged axe for this. I'm really underpowered for this. They are not leaving. Okay, I'm just gonna run this way. And then hopefully they'll wander their way out, because I really don't feel like fighting them at this current moment. I do feel like getting enough wood to place that one tree, though. There we go. And then those guys will grow down and it'll become part of the landscape. This guy is pretty well developed. Yeah, this guy's pretty well developed. He's all growing down. Let's humor me. Why not? We'll move all of our blocks back like one. It's gonna be a lot of work, but it might be worth it. Just gotta see how it looks. Yeah, I'm thinking of calling this a shrine to nostalgia. Because I feel like the Jungle Temple is a very nostalgic build because of how long it's been around, and that they haven't changed it much. So I feel like the only things I really can add to it are either making small changes inside or trying to make changes outside. And both choices are difficult in their own right. So... we'll see. I don't know how I feel just yet. I find that many times building is an emotional endeavor. I guess that's what you would call this. Feeling your way through it. I don't know if that's very much emotional, but tactile senses are physical senses as well, which could be logical. That is an interesting thought that I've posed for myself, and I don't care anymore, so... gnarled. Plank, plank, plank. Plank. Wood. Wood. Plank, plank. Another log. There. 2 gnarls. There we go. Almost like those branches going off of it. Plank the rest. I think I leave that, actually. In fact, not only do I think I leave that, the minute I hear crossbows whirling, I am in danger. Fact. Yeah, I like that. Just a little pop of color. Something like that. This gnarled fence of sorts. This gnarled retaining wall. Okay, let's move those slabs over. Slabs can go there, and then we'll break our own rule, and we'll add some dirt back here. In fact, we'll break these two and break our rule to the point that it grows in over it, like so. As if that is being retained right there, but slowly drifting inward. Yeah, I like that. There we go. And then this looks like it's collapsed inwards. So these walls are just ruins. Absolute ruins. I like this. I like how it looks like tight. Like it's caving in. Which also means that this is now obsolete. And that we must tear this down and move it out a block. Well, we don't have to, but I like to. So. But yeah, hi Al. If you're still here, I'm curious what you popped in for. Did you see us on the browse page? Did you get recommended to me by somebody? I'm curious. I'm assuming you just found me. Which is a common thing these days. No, I want that to stick out. Like so. Oh yes, and then perfect. Knock you down. There we go. And that'll round it off quite nicely. As if this wall has just been deconstructed or not even finished. Oh yeah, now we're getting the depth that I want now, where this is sort of overgrown and into this rock that they can't remove. And the excavation has pushed back all these walls. Yes, 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 yes. This is the color I want. Spacing that I want. But not the timing that I want. Bend. Nice. Nope, there's more of them. Oh, these guys can mimic those guys now. Right, that's what the baby sound was. Yeah, okay. So this guy's good. This big guy's good. That oak one we'll have to work on. Might be time to repopulate bamboo. But before we do that, I think I have to decide what the heck I want to do here. And I think the answer is just cover it up. I mean, I know that's kind of a cheap answer, but... There we go. Yeah, just randomly found it. Oh, well, welcome in. We're glad to have you. There we go. Just almost naturally like that. Couple more excavation tools. And then it will become this one. There we go. Okay. And then same again. Oh, but not that high. There we go. And then we'll have to collect some more jungle wood. Until then, I can think about how I want this to look. I like to have a cozy stream on one monitor and another game on the other. Oh my, that implies that I'm cozy, thank you. That is quite the compliment. Well then please settle in. I suppose we'll be just playing a little bit of Minecraft. Although I might switch games eventually, I just don't quite know when. In which then it might not become so cozy. So, apologies if I catch you off guard after you leave or something. Step away from your desk and come back and I'm screaming. Although I hope it won't come to that. Ooh. Let's see. What other games do I play? I'm a bit of a variety individual. Bit of a variety broadcaster. Oh, in just a minute. Not good. Last potato. Good luck. Ah. Okay, yeah, I deserve that. What other games do I play? It was inevitable. I should have taken them out, like, long time ago. Crunch. Crunch. There we go. What other games do I play? I play Terraria. I play some Overwatch. I'm trying to play Deadlock, but I'm not very good at, those sorts of games. In fact, I've never played those sorts of games other than Overwatch, so it's certainly new to me. I played Icarus in the past. I will have to get back around to that game. I play Vintage Story because that's a very, very fun one, but the inspiration for it eludes me constantly. I get somewhat moody. That's how I choose my games. I choose the game that I feel like I'd like to play. And that's a very difficult ask sometimes. Because it's very hard to feel like playing something consistently. I guess that's about it, all that comes to mind. I've done Creeper World for fun. That was very brief, though. It's a fun game, but only for a few runs. And then it kind of becomes monotonous. What more? I think those are the main ones. Oh, Deep Rock Galactic occasionally. I can't really think of anything else. But you're more than welcome to recommend a game too. So. Pretty much one of the only reasons why I started streaming was to try to meet people and say hello. Sort of become involved with an online community, if you will. It's easier than just sitting in the dark and doing nothing. So. But yeah. Yeah, the big ones have been Terraria streams recently, with sparse Overwatch content when friends would be available to play, and I don't really know what more else. Just that sort of thing. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, I got the itch to play this again. So. And this world is pretty damn old, too. I've been carrying it around on data as a file type for like ages without playing it. But that's history for you. Stored in the most inconspicuous places. Again with this rain. Huh. I think I leave this open like an accent point. Might not hurt. What games are you interested in? What are you addicted to right now? That I'm very curious about. Rude. Oh. Well, I guess at least I didn't say I was good at games, because I sure as am not. Ugh. Thank you. Goodness. Currently, I'm playing a lot of Going Medieval. It sounds familiar. I just don't recall why. I don't think I've played it before. I'd have to look it up. Oh, there's not much here. Or Ark Survival Evolved sometimes. Oh, I have heard a lot about that one. That's the prehistoric one. Well, it's like hyper-futuristic, but prehistoric, I suppose. Complicated explanation, I suppose. But yes, I'm aware of that other one. I do wish to look up Going Medieval, though, now. Goodness, we've gone through 2 shovels already. Of course it works when I don't want it to. Just my luck. Yeah, that'll do. Let's look up Going Medieval. Oh, yes, 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 yes. I do recall this. Goodness. No, I do recall that, actually. Lovely. Oh, this excavation is coming along quite nicely. Excellent. Alright. And I think that just so happens to be where I would like to call it. For Minecraft, I think. I think I'm all nice and burned out for a little bit. I will go up on the roof and set my spawn one final time. As if to try to assure myself that I will be safe, even though I have no means of doing so. Just gotta hope for the best. Okay. Safe, I think. Hopefully. Then yeah. Alright. Back to our little loading screen. What to play now? What to play now? Not quite sure. Hmm. Ugh. I think maybe actually we'll take a little break. So we will be right back. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, I'll break stream here. I'll stop streaming, and then that'll make it easier, I think, in case I don't want to come back. I don't know. I might not. I don't know. So I think we'll just call it here. So thank you everybody for tuning in. If you did, feel free to follow for the next tune in. Next broadcast will be possibly tomorrow, if not the next day. So, and yeah, I hope everybody's well. Stay cozy, stay comfortable, and enjoy your night. Adieu.